Part two. I was saying the things that we're all seeing right now in today's world, if you will, are prophesied. They're happening right before our eyes. The people that are taunting said book are even talked about in that book. I lived in the shadows for so long that I felt like the rest of my life would never change. Never. But the second that I decided to listen to those still small voices of, go help that person, go back, they need you, tell them the truth, those small voices. And I looked further. I looked a lot deeper. I realized that the root of the problem in this world is principalities and powers of darkness. My mom had a good point. She said, I went to the table saying, I was born this way. I was born this way. She's like, yeah, to a point. To a point. You were born to sin. My sin is just the same as the drunk, the druggie, the people. Sin is sin. Sin is sin. No matter what you're doing, sin is sin. And for a while there, I really felt like the LGBTQ community was really attacked. And so I felt cornered. And what do cornered people do? They fight back. Don't let man's decisions, like them lashing out on you because they claim to be a Christian, don't let them decide your fate on whether you're going to get right with God or not. You're putting all your faith in another man who also sins. So to hear all these movements of, I was born this way, I carry the hormone XQ28, I do this, I do that. It all comes down to one thing. Sin is sin. Lust is lust. And if you choose to say it's an innate nature, it will be an innate nature. The tongue is a powerful thing. You say it, you become it. I'm not going to say that God came into my life and turned me straight. No. No. But I'll tell you what he did do. When I decided to follow God's commandments to the best of my ability. Nobody's perfect. The second I started to try, just try, and pray, the temptations started to dissipate. You can go back through my TikTok and you can see the change. I'm not deleting them because I want you to see the changes that have occurred in my life. With the current signs that are going on and wonders in the world that are going on, between the people in charge, the misleading of people. Guys, this is all prophesied. And for those that don't know what prophesied means, to me it means things that were spoken about before they occurred, okay? Thousands of years ago, talked about before they occurred. I have friends on here who are taunting the book, God, Jesus. And I now know what I won't do with them. Why? Because I have been ridiculed for being the one who raises an eyebrow. And that made me want to do it even more. We're here to love. We're here to educate. When I say we humans, okay? I'm not referring to we as in me. I'm saying we as humans are here to lead, educate, love, and be a vessel of hope and of knowledge for other people. That's why Grandma and Grandpa always had the right knowledge, because they lived it, you know? It's knowledge. They lived it. Respect your elders, respect your family, respect your parents. But I promise you, I was a creature of the dark. I lived it. I did it. I was consumed by it. Even after I was shown light, even after I knew that there was life after death, I still went there. It's easy. It's so easy. But the second that I started to walk that path every morning of make that conscious effort to get to the top, I heard a beautiful analogy. I'm going to tell it to you real quick. Imagine a man walking through the desert. He's thirsty. He's parched. He's wanting water so bad. And he sees in the distance this giant body of water. He walks up to it and he realizes it's salt water. It's yucky. There's no nourishment. It's just bleh. But behind him is this mountain, this beautiful, huge mountain with snow-capped, beautiful waterfall running down it. The waterfall disappeared halfway into the mountain. So in order for him to get fresh water, he had to climb at least halfway up the mountain. And to get to the even better stuff, he had to go all the way to the top. That's what it's like every day having a relationship with Jesus and God. I literally have to wake up and make a conscious effort to climb that mountain every morning for nourishment, for living water. And since I started doing that, my anxiety has dissipated. My sinful nature is diminishing every day. It's not going to ever be gone. But the wants and desires to do those things are dissipating. I'm building a relationship with God.